Welcome to Patrick Roberts, our new timeline.
I'm here. I'm here somewhere. Somewhere I am here, and somewhere I am not. So, hello everybody. God bless. Hope everybody is doing fine. Welcome, Digital, Voy, Skynes, and Cameroo. Cam. Um, it has been a rough one. So, I'm trying to get it to where you can all see me. There you are. Why'd you take off on me like that? I gotta have that on, huh? I guess so. I thought I didn't need that. What happened to the light? The other day there was light. Now there's not. I don't know why. Why? Do you guys remember there was light the other time? Oh, maybe I didn't have the shield on. Okay, whatever. So, so it's been a rough. Um, I don't even remember what night this is. This is the eighth. Eighth. Yeah. Okay. So last night, were you facing other direction? I might have been. Most of the time I face this direction, but there's a time where I might have been facing the other direction. But it don't matter because I gotta go get some coffee here pretty soon. Cause this ended up getting cold on me. I ended up falling asleep. But I have to apologize. I ended up going to get a hotel room yesterday night. Um, I think it was about 3:30. 3:30 or so, I went and got a room. By the time I was done messing around, it was probably about 5 p.m. And fell asleep from 5 p.m. until I had to pretty much leave, which was 11 in the morning. I was so damn tired. And we know the other thing that I hadn't done in a long time, which I finally was able to do. And I also got to take a shower, so that felt good. But boy, I when I woke up, my whole body hurt. This is this has been an experience. It's never been this long, like in my car, and this has been a real experience to about how I mean, I've spent time in my vehicle before, but that's when I was younger. And this, I never realized how much it takes out of you. So my body has got to upgrade itself to learn how to live on the go and always moving around. And so that took a lot out of me. So I needed to catch up on a lot of rest, which I did. I slept a lot. Um, and like I said, I'm still tired. I would have slept another whole day if I stayed longer. I would have slept more. Um, Matter of fact, the guy I had everything packed up to go, and I figured I don't need to be out till 11 o'clock, so I figured I'm just gonna lay on the bed, and I set my alarm for 11 o'clock, and I I left the door open because it's been raining all day, but it was nice out, so I left the door to the hotel open. And the guy just comes walking in. He's like, "Hey, hey, hey, you go today or you stay?" I said, "No, I'm going, but I don't need to be out till 11, so I'm just kind of chilling." And he's like, "Oh, okay, so you be gone in 15 minutes then, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'll be gone. I'll be going." I don't mean to make fun of him, but it's funny. Welcome, Shark to Call No, and hey, Vanessa, how you doing? Still at work, but I just thought I'd pop in real quick to say hi. I'm sorry things have been rough for you these days. Stay strong. Oh yeah, no, I appreciate that, but don't anybody ever feel sorry for me because this is a two-way street. There's there if I you know I'm sure if I would have hit the uh I don't know, I would have really hit the pavement on wanting to find a place to where I wouldn't care if I lived a couple hours away, or like I had Joe Dirt, offered that I could stay out at his place, but I appreciate all the offers and everything, but there's I don't know. I'm just trying to you know just trying to figure it out. I don't really want to go too far from home right now until I absolutely know what I feel like I should be doing. Um and I don't know what that is. I really don't. I don't want to get caught up in the old being stuck in the house again, and I don't want to do that. And I don't want to actually I don't want to be doing this either. But I just don't know what it is yet. I know there's things that I need to be doing while I'm out here, and that hasn't changed. So, uh, and I would have been doing that today if it wasn't raining all day, and that's waking people up to the Mandela effect Bible changes. I'm going out there no matter where I go to profess my love for Jesus Christ. And I know not only am I going to be wait for it work better if I'm at in a place where there's going to be lots of people, right? I don't want to just sit on a street corner and do it. I want to do it while there's something going on, some festival or something, which summertime's coming up, so there's gonna be a lot of that stuff going on. And I got this idea of, hey, why I was gonna do like some sort of um, when when I got the hotel room for the night, I was gonna do some arts and crafts, basically, and make some signs and stuff like that. But then I got this big message in my head, like this person saying, "You don't need to do all that. Go in, buy a couple water window car markers that they use for weddings or graduations and stuff like that. Buy a couple of them and decorate my whole car with my love for Christ." And that's how I can show it. And then take it to these certain festivals or whatever's going on and park it somewhere legal where if I am messed with, at least I'll be on public. I know about all that, and maybe that's why I needed to learn all that stuff a while back. The First Amendment and all that, where you can park. You have to be on public property when you do stuff like that, and you have to make sure everything's on public property because they can't kick you off of public property. They can't give you a trespass. You know, so So I know I need to do all that, and I'm gonna shut this off because people are kind of looking. I don't know if they can see in, but I'd rather, So that's what I'm doing. Hey Esther, welcome. Love to you, Patrick and Chad. I am heading to sleep, but will listen as I go. I will listen to the rest tomorrow. Awesome. Well, welcome, Esther. Always nice to have you. Stop in and say hi. Um, Catherine, welcome. Melanie, I knew I seen you. Welcome, Melanie. You're doing well. I hope you find a good place soon. Yeah. Good night, Esther. Catherine says, "Good night, Esther." And what a cool idea about decorating and writing on your car. Yeah, so when I do all that, I will definitely take video of it. Most of the time when I'm out and about doing this stuff, I will be live streaming it. More than likely, I don't. There shouldn't be any reason why wouldn't live stream it. But um, and also about staying in a hotel. All my batteries were deleted. My battery pack, my batteries on my phones, uh, were so depleted, and it was good to charge everything back up because everything takes so long to charge. And I went every time I do need to charge it, I go to like the laundromat, and it's just, oh my god, you want to talk about boring, you guys? To sit in a laundromat when you don't have to be there for 2 to 3 hours every time you need to charge your phone. And obviously, while I'm charging my phone, I charge the battery pack also. But and the live streams just take a lot out of it. So I'll never deplete my phone that far down like that again. It just takes way too long to get it back charged up. Even this new phone, it takes depleted that far. It takes about 2.5 hours to get it all the way back up to 100%. And this battery pack takes forever. I have to do it in 2 hour, intervals. Like last night, I was at the hotel, so I just put it on the damn battery pack and let it charge. And I think it took a total of I started it at about 3:30, and I don't think it was fully charged until I think it was around 1 in the morning. So that's a long time. But but I can at least get three pretty good full charges. Well, I don't know about three because I haven't done three yet. My battery pack was already down somewhat before, so I really don't know what I get out of a full battery pack, which I will find out now. Which I already did one half a charge. It was down to 75 a couple hours ago, and I charged it up for the live stream. So I started live stream at 100%. Y'all getting this down? You writing it down? You got it? um, do your mails not offer chargings? Your malls? I don't. There's no mall around here. We don't have any malls anymore. It was beautiful today outside. I spent it with. It was raining all day long here. I think it just stopped about an hour or two ago. I think it sucked. It was raining all day. It was beautiful today. Okay. What about the library? Can you go there to charge? Um, yeah, I guess I probably could. Never thought about going to the library. I know this gas station on the way back from the Dells, I stopped at Quick Trip at, and it's like 20 minutes from here, which kind of sucks. Not they have this gas station, like we have all these gas stations over here called Quick Trip, and they had a whole where you could go in and sit down, grab a coffee, and they have charging ports where they're probably because they get a lot of people that are vacationing that go through that area. Um, they have a lot of cabins out there and stuff, so that's probably why. Because none of our gas stations. Well, I did look. They do have like where you can sit down and have coffee, but I didn't think there was any charging port. Well, there's no charging ports over there. But I did notice that they do have a couple sockets, on the wall where you can plug in. So, yeah, now I got the library because I didn't think of that before. I'm sure I could sit in the library and do that. And where else? Oh, I was just talking about the gas station. But I don't want to sit in the gas station for 2.5 hours. But you just do what you got to do. Don't take text wrong way, but maybe try to work on yourself and situation more before trying to with other people. Never look a gift horse in the mouth when in need of those sort of things, like Joe's off. Yeah, but Minnesota is, I don't 5-6 hours away, and that's out of my um. Yeah, it may be a gift horse in the nose. I get what you're saying, but that's like that's not working on myself. That's not doing what I need to do. That's just taking up on somebody's offer and just going there because they have a place to stay. That's not what I'm out here for. I'm not out here, you know, there's something I need to do here and I'm trying to figure it out. But I know it's not saying that there's some time where I won't go visit Joe for a few days or a week. I don't know, but I'm not gonna. Um, it's just not. right now. There's something that I need to do more important, and that's to show my love for Jesus Christ and get the word out there that the Bible's changing, and that's the important thing right now for me. Um, that's what I meant by uh, I take a part in this. That's why I don't want people to feel sorry for me because I've taken a part in my why I'm here. It's not only because my landlord basically kind of putting me in the position, but it all comes together in a way. You know, you could look at it as I needed a little extra kick in the butt to get out, get moving, get doing something for him, for the Lord. You know, not just sitting at home. Um, and yeah, I did live streams and stuff, but uh, I believe I need to reach people, but and it may not make it wake a ton of people up, but even if it does one person, that's one person that will maybe look up what I'm talking about. And you're along the way, you're definitely going to hear me bitch and whine because this is hard. It is hard. It's lonely. Um, but I think it's something that my soul needs to go through. Who says that, right? Duh. Can't see how old is your son, Cammy? He's been playing again, so better took me to lunch. Okay, so they're talking. I am going to put the link out in case any of you brave souls want to come on and shit, shit, chit chat. So, yeah, sir. Oh, can you hear them cars? These young snappers, they love they love revving their engines. Oh my God, what it's like to be young, young and stupid. There is the link. So if anybody wants to hit the link, come in, and I'm gonna head to the gas station and get some coffee. And I think when I take this down, we might have some light come in. So then we can probably get it on, get the camera going again. There's visor. Ouch! Ouch! Ooh! Ah! Ooh! Ah! Ooh! Got the visor in the head. Ma, the visor hit me in the head. Uh, okay, let's see what we got. Is that better? That's a little better, right? Without turning the light on. But you probably see me once all the dash lights and everything go on. No? Mm-mm. Okay. Oh well. Well, somebody's got to come on and hold the show down while I go to the bathroom and get some coffee. So that's all right. We'll just shut it down, right? Mm. Okay. Maybe if I turn, I know, I will turn the camera around, and then you should get some light. Let's see. Settings, camera. Oh, damn it. My finger jerked and it hit the wrong button. Okay. Can you guys see what? Okay, now you can see a little bit of the parking lot. So there, we should be able to see the parking lot or wherever I'm driving now. You got some lights on that right now. Right. There we go. I still can't see. There. Oh, I can see. Why? I thought I turned them on. All right. Here goes my water. Sorry, trying to get my water jug situated. Okay. Um, do you guys want to go inside with me, or do you want to see out here? You may have to go in my pocket for a little bit. There's so much fear on both sides. Whoever is supposed to transition will at their time. Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. So, I think I'm just gonna leave this in the car while I run because it'll be much easier. You guys can enjoy the scenery. enjoy the scenery while I'm out. Oh, while I run in real quick. All right. Okay. Is that all right? I'm trying to think. I could play a little background music, maybe. But them background music things are pretty gay. Will be good, promise. I agree, Skyness, about in their own time. Okay, so let's see. I am gonna play like a little. Let's see if we can find a little music that can play while I'm gone. Let's see. Some of these only run for like a minute, some seconds, but I'll run you this one that runs on a loop. You know, it's not the best, but try this one. We can get it going. Alright, you only gotta listen to it for a few minutes. I'll be right back. I'm taking off right now. In a second. Alright, I'll be right back. I probably should have muted maybe. Muted one side, don't you think? Oh my god. I can't stand that music. There we go. There we go. That's better, eh? Maybe. Let's see. Hey, welcome, Elgo. Oh my, the good people are here. Yes, they certainly are. So anyways, things have been interesting. Did you guys enjoy the little trip to the Dells? And boy, that that wore me out. Oh wow. It's been a long time since I spent a whole day just walking around like a theme park like that before. So, yeah, hopefully, okay, so the plan is hopefully for the car or for it not to rain tomorrow. And then I'm going to pull the car. We have these car washes that are basically do them yourself. It's kind of like a few bucks, and it's like pressure washing your own car. There's like a nozzle there, and you put a couple bucks in, and you move the switch to pre-spray and then soap or all that. So, anyways, you can pull your car in, and it's kind of like some privacy in there. I don't think you can shut the garage doors anymore, but anyways, you can pull your car in there, and I'll have a lot of privacy, and that's where I'm going to decorate the car, and then pull the car out. And well, actually, I don't know if it'll be tomorrow because tomorrow there's nothing going on. I have to wait for some big and there's always something going on somewhere. So basically, I gotta find out where there's something going on, and that's where I need to be for the day. But I'll always come back here at night and then proceed on to the next thing that pops up, wherever it may be. And of course, I know when there's going to be stuff happening here in this town, and mostly right around the 4th of July. So I know the 4th of July is I'm going to be here because obviously, I don't want to run from my hometown, not doing it in my hometown. I'm going to do it in my hometown too. I'm going to do it. And I don't even really I guess I do because I just did. I don't like calling this my hometown, but I guess I have been here for the last 16 years or so. So I guess it's turned into my hometown. But this is where I have some family living. And I've thought about always doing it out of town versus in town. But then I thought, wouldn't that be me being afraid to love my God in my hometown, which is crazy. So I am definitely going to do it in my hometown. It should be done anywhere, and I shouldn't be afraid to do it anywhere. So them were all thoughts that were going through my head when I was thinking about um, when this all struck me on how to go about doing this. You know, it used to be all kinds of different ways that you can do the old-fashioned ways, but I want to do this in a way that anybody else would spread their love for whatever they're doing. I mean, I've seen people write polit- politic type stuff on their vehicles, vote for whoever, da 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 da, or graduation parties, or the big dance at the high school. Um, all of them special days are written on people's vehicles and stuff like that. So why not our Lord or my Lord? If you're putting Bible stuff on your car, church parking lot might be a safe place. No, I'm not going to put I'm not putting Bible verses on the vehicle. That's what I'm going to be speaking. Everything on my vehicle is going to be completely about Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ shed his blood for you and I. Stuff like that. Repent. I'm going to put that on there. You know, stuff like that. Anything about the Bible changes, that's when I'm outside my car and I'm talking to people and shouting about the Bible changes and won't work out of place. There's to see you doing good stuff at church would look out of place. There's no, I definitely going to do the churches for sure. Um, there there were a few things that I did want to say to the churches, but most of the stuff I don't think of until it's time to do it. It's like I get these ideas that pop in my head precisely when to do them and to do what on what day. And then I'm like, I for a while I've been kind of holding back a little bit too because I wasn't sure how I was going to do this. And the way I had it down was to make signs. That's what the everybody that's what I've seen, right? And that's what I was going to do, was just do the signs, and I was going to spend the night doing that. And then it was like, hey, don't do all that. Just grab a couple markers that you can mark up your whole car. And then I thought, do I really want to do my whole car like that? And there was like an instant, yes, you need to do that. And I'm like, no, that then it's like it's like it's different than doing the signs, because you can go out and do the signs anywhere and walk around, and yet you can get in your car and leave, and wherever you go, they don't know you just did that, right? So, but if you jump in your car and you have your whole car marked, it's going with you wherever you go. Do you want that? Me? No, no, I don't think I want that attention. But that's what I need to do. That's what I'm supposed to do. And that's what I want to do. You know, if that's what pleases the Lord, then that's what I want to do. So I guess I sure gonna need some help on the you know, because I would think that would be messy. You know, how do you get it? You know, what's too big, what's not too big? How can I fit all what on? You know, do I do it all on the side of the car, or I know I can't do anything on the front of the window because then I'll get pulled over. So basically, I think I have the whole back window I can work with. And then the side, I think I can do the back two windows. But I can do the side of the cars or side of the car on each side doors. Time for GoFundMe to get Patrick to pick up Sharky and head to Fatheads meetup next month. Yeah, that would be a heck of a drive all the way to Sharky's and then all the way back up to up by Fatheads and then back down to Sharky's to drop him off. Whoa! I don't know if my body can handle that all that driving. When is it? In June? Yeah, get a sponsor for your road trip. Yeah, I would. When is it? It's next month. So for me to be able to make that happen, I'd probably have to leave now. Yeah, no, I don't want. I mean, we'd have to figure that out because I don't know. I seriously don't think I could handle all that driving, going all the way down by Sharkey and back up. So I don't think you need to set up a GoFundMe. That's not going to work. But if you would like to come in and talk, you're more welcome, Elgo or Cammy or anybody that feels like having something to say. I will post the link here once I find it. Okay, where's the clipboard? This new phone, once I get it down, now I've got to deal with the new phone stuff. Oh boy. I hope that's the right one. I don't know. Maybe I'll try to I just put one out there. I'm pretty sure that's the right one. Let me check. And this phone takes forever. E7. Yeah, that must have been the right one. Oh, that wasn't. Oh, it was. Okay, Elgo is coming in. Let's welcome Elgo into the stream. Once we get him to pop up here. Hey there, Elgo.
What's happening, Patrick?
Not much. How you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Good, good.
Are you a little tired or are you a little down?
I think I'm more tired. I even though I got a lot of sleep yesterday, I was so worn out from that day of walking around Wisconsin Dells on Sunday.
Gotcha. Well, I'm glad you're not down. You sound a little tired, which is normal.
Yeah.
We wear ourselves out.
Yeah, I definitely did that. I was today is Monday, right?
Today is Monday.
And did I took I think I did that tour was Sunday, I believe, or was it Saturday?
According to the videos, it was yesterday.
Okay.
Pretty sure it was yesterday. I worked a lot of hours the last weekend though, so I could be wrong. It could have been Saturday.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Actually it was Saturday. And I came back here. I got back here about 1 in the morning, I think, and got to the Walmart parking lot. I fell asleep and I woke up really sick. My body was like, I don't know, I was feeling dizzy. My sugars weren't that low, so it wasn't that. And I said, man, I think my leg was starting to swell up. And I'm like, I think I better get a hotel room and just kind of get some rest and put my leg up. And all my batteries were depleted, so I would have to go sit somewhere, wherever it may be. Most of the time, it was the laundry place, and sit there for 2.5 hours while my phone charged up. That was boring as hell. uh, so ended up getting a motel room, and after I got situated in the motel room, which didn't take long, I lay down on the bed and I was out until the next day. I did
Nice.
wake up here and there to go to the bathroom and check the phone, and everything was charged up and going as planned there, and then once I did that, I laid back down and I was back to sleep. But when I woke up the last time, like the next morning when I woke up, my body hurt everywhere in places that didn't hurt before, you know. It was like getting a good workout, you know, one of them type of hurts.
Yep.
But I could feel it throughout my whole body. It hurt so bad I didn't even want to get out of bed.
Right. So you have a whole new. I don't want to say it this way. I guess I can't help it, but you have a whole new set of problems compared to the problems you had before, right?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. So you're in a place where the guy doesn't want you, and you got nonsense, and now here you are on your own, and you still have different nonsense.
Yeah,
Because
right.
that's how this life works. I mean, they said it. They told us the grass is never greener on the other side of the fence. It's not.
Right. No. No, no matter where you go, you have to pay to live. You know,
Which is retarded.
yeah,
It's retarded.
it's more I wouldn't say more expensive. It's all dependent on um how you can set your mindset into uh
What you're spending it
not
on.
yeah, exactly. You know, do you really need to have this cup of coffee? No, I don't. But it would be nice because I very seldom get to um, experience any good things. So, you know, what I'm saying is coffee is one of the good things I like to enjoy.
Right.
But, I mean, it with gas and moving around constantly, there really is no difference. You're really paying, no matter where you are, there is no getting off the grid. There's no getting away from, I mean, I guess uh, if I, it would be different if I had a vehicle that I trusted and could totally sleep in, like a van made up, and
Right.
then I trusted to be on the road and travel to certain places where I could get off the land, or get off the grid. But I don't really think there is anywhere where you can go to get off the grid.
Well, no, there's not. I mean, there are degrees of it. So, if you own a piece of property and you have power and water,
Hmm.
and no internet, you're off the grid, but you're still paying property tax.
Hmm.
Or they're going to take it from you. You're still
Right.
paying the stuff. It's just a matter of, I think, like I'm watching your journey, and it's interesting and exciting, and I'm scared for you, and I worry about you, which I shouldn't, but you've taken yourself to a place where you have very little room for error.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. I'm really testing my limits right now.
Yeah, and I've done that. I've done that before 2 times in my life. Once I packed my car and I drove to Virginia when I was 20 years old, and I thought I was going to build a life out there. And I rented a motel, and I got a job at a car dealership, and I was ready to go. And then something inside of me said, "You got to go back home." And I came back to Colorado. But
Hmm.
that journey for those 7 days, I was on that razor's edge where if I made a bad decision, I was fucked.
Yeah.
Like there's no coming back from that.
Right.
And I'm watching you, and I see that's where you're at. And so I'm like, my gut every time, my stomach's like, oh God, I hope Patrick's okay. And you are, and you will be. I think God's got you, and I think you have some learning lessons, and you're doing whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but I
Definitely. Am learning. Definitely learning.
understand that. I mean, I know where you're what you're going through, and it's a exciting, scary time. So
Yeah. No, it is, because I don't even know what I'm doing. I really don't. I'm
no,
just
you
kind of
don't.
going with the
But you're
flow
doing it.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that is a life of freedom, and that is a life of I think how we're supposed to live here. And it's
Yeah.
very exciting. And I'm sure you wake up and you're ready to go.
Yeah. No, that's the exciting part, is to be able to go where I want to go, when I want to go. And if I choose not to want to go, then I don't.
Yeah. It
um,
doesn't mean shit.
but yeah, exactly. And that's what I love about it, just being out here and being free, not having anybody tell me when the rent's due, or
You
you got
can't
to pay
smoke in
this
the
electric
hallway.
bill. Yeah. Yeah. Or these nannies that are walking around sniffing my door out.
Right.
Yeah,
Gypsy,
that
dude,
was getting ridiculous.
gypsies and nomads live, I think, the way we were intended.
Yeah. Yeah, I do too.
As opposed to a mortgage and a salary and all this stuff. But it's still a little scary.
Yeah, oh, definitely, because you never know. You never know. Like the one little thing on this vehicle, if it went out, I would be totally fucked. And I mean, not totally, because I might have enough to pay for whatever needs to be fixed, but I'm just saying, you just never know.
Right.
Anything out here can turn on a dime.
Yeah, and
I just found out yesterday that we had 2 robberies in this town in the last week by gunpoint, and I had no idea, because I don't watch the
you don't
news.
carry a gun, but you don't carry a gun.
No, I don't carry a gun at all. No.
Your self-defense is, minimal at best.
Yeah.
I mean, your self-defense is probably running away, which is good. because you don't want no, you
I
don't
don't
want the
even
blood
think
on
I
your
can
hands.
run. Yes, I'm getting the hell out of there if I can.
Well,
Yeah, for
drive
sure.
away. Yeah. And part of me, I think, you and I have always been honest.
Yeah,
I sit here and knew you before your fire, right?
yeah.
And I knew you with your last girlfriend, and
Mhm.
I've watched your progression in your life, and I'm sitting here, and part of me is like, oh my god, my friend Patrick's homeless now. But then I have to tell myself, no, he's not.
Right,
He is in transition until he finds his place in the fall, and he's just going on an adventure.
right.
And this is an adventure he needs at this time in his life. And God's got him. Relax, Mike. Just calm down. You don't have to freak out. But it's been an emotional thing for me, and I am not generally. I don't get wrapped up in other people's drama and shit. But
Mhm.
a little bit, I am with you. So whatever.
Well, hey, I appreciate that, and you don't. Yeah, please don't worry. Anything, whatever happens was meant to happen, and that you're right. This is a journey for me, and I mean, if I, like I said, if I really hit hit it hard, I might be able to get myself into one of these other apartments, but and that's a big might. I just can't. I really know that I can't afford to really live in them things um, without uh, help from the government in some way. And I really want to get away from all that bullshit.
I know, but if there's a point where you can't, and your well-being
Yeah.
matters, then just fucking take it. Just take it and do it, and don't beat yourself up about it. Just do it,
Mhm.
because you still have your daughter, you still have your family, you still have things that you have to be accountable for, right?
Right.
So I guess
Well,
chat.
no, I really
No, go
don't
ahead.
have anything to be accountable for. My daughter has proven to me that she is her own person and she is going to be just fine, with or without me. She's going to do great.
Well, yeah,
You know,
she won't be the same without you, so that's not true.
well, I mean, you know what I mean. I got a text from her yesterday or this morning, and it was something that her and I had talked about a while back um uh about life, and she sent me a text last night to say that she got it. She understood what I was saying years ago, and the way she expressed what I meant years ago, she totally got exactly what I was trying to tell her.
That's a
And
win. Yeah, that's a win.
yes, and I was like, and she had tears come, she made me cry actually.
Nice.
And I couldn't believe that she got it. So that's what I mean by she has really grown up, you know. But yeah, I mean we all, I guess we all have our things that we're always going to be um what you said
You're accountable to it.
accountable, yeah,
Yeah.
accountable to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't bounce and bail on that shit.
Right, right.
And you're not, and not that you are, but your living
Right.
situation now makes it much harder.
Yeah, right, right.
So I hope that while you're not paying rent
Yeah.
and when you get your check, you save every penny or as much as you can.
Yeah, I'm doing the best I can out here to save I thought it would be more cheaper to stay out
Yeah,
here,
oh
which
no,
it is.
Yeah, but not.
But there's other things that you got to pay for to make it at least a little comfortable while
like
you're
water.
doing this. Yeah, unfortunately, sometimes you do have to pay for the water,
Yeah.
and that surprises me. You know,
Did you get a PO
because
box?
yeah, no, I didn't. They wouldn't let me have a PO box, and I need to talk. My ex-wife has been on vacation for the last since the end of April. Her and my daughter went on vacation, and they won't be back until I think they'll be back tomorrow. I'm not sure. I think they said the 9th. But they went to like West Virginia, then they took a cruise. So they did a lot of stuff. So I can't wait till she does get back. But anyways, when she gets back, I'm going to talk to her about the me using her address to get a PO box. Like you need to have a physical address to get a post box.
Because we have to stop the criminals and drug dealers.
Yeah.
Right.
Not
just for a person who's living off the grid who wants a PO box.
And they want, and for the smallest one, they want $88 a month.
Oh my gosh, 88, of course.
Yeah, 88. That's funny, isn't it? Yeah, $88 is exactly what they want for a small box.
Wow. Well, so I mean,
so
even your disability though goes like direct deposit or something, right?
Yeah, even living in here or out on the road, if I was to get a PO box, that's $88. My phone is $50 to $60. My car insurance is $130 a month. So basically, it's really nothing really has changed much, you know. And of course, I need food, and that's $200-$300.
Well, when you don't have a place to cook, it gets really expensive.
Yeah, well, there's a way around that. I mean, for now, but eventually I will get me a little grill, and I'll be able to, because it'll be summertime. I'll be able to sneak, into some of these parks, and be able to cook, But
Gotcha.
but for now, I'm like eating cold, which I don't mind, cold sandwiches out of a cooler.
Right.
Which is nothing wrong with that. And
you can go by the supermarket, get some lunch meat, and eat a sandwich. Yeah.
Yeah. That's we did that a lot when we were kids. When we would ever take long distance drives, it was always we had to pack up a cooler with peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and stuff like that.
So you're like living back in the 80s.
Yeah, basically.
Which is kind of cool and kind of fun.
Yeah.
But you got to find a place to pee and take a shower.
Yeah, really, yeah. Which some of the car places like truck stops aren't real bad. But it's my body that I'm trying to get worked into the system,
Yeah. Then you have some medical stuff that makes it hard to heal while you're doing that.
Right. Yeah. And I'm actually off another pharmaceutical, so that's good. Since I've been out here, I dropped another pharmaceutical, so now I only am on two.
That is good.
That's the gabapentin and the high blood pressure, which I've been thinking about. Soon, with all this exercise I'm getting, I should be able to drop that high blood pressure pill.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I forgot the diabetes. So 3 diabetes medication.
Well, my friend Patrick, I will tell you, I am inspired by your journey. You made a ballsy choice. You rolled the dice. You bought a car, and you're like, "Fuck it, I'm just going to live in it until things change." And that's a bold move. And I wish you the very best. It's still scary to me. And one of our friends in the internet doesn't watch stand-up comedians because that person thinks they're going to fail and she doesn't want to watch them fail. So she has anxiety about watching stand-up comedians in case
Oh wow.
in case they bomb, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I understand that now because every time that you do a live stream, I'm like, I've got one eye open and my hands over my eye, and I'm just like, oh my God, is he okay today?
What is he gonna talk about? You
No,
know?
no, not
Yeah.
what's he going to talk about. Is he okay today?
Yeah.
And so I think you are. I trust you're in God's hands. I trust that you're gonna be fine. But you did take a bold move. You took that's a balls maneuver, dude.
Yeah.
And I admire that because if there's ever a choice where I'm gonna punk out or I'm gonna go for it, I'm gonna go for it. And you clearly went for it.
Yeah. I
So
appreciate that.
I applaud you on that. It's terrifying and it's exciting and it's what it is. So everybody who's in chat who is watching you and support you, I just think hang with the tribe, keep checking in and do your best.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
So
Yeah, I mean it's and I love the chat and I love the the ideas that the chat but I got to put it out there. The idea is to be and I'm not totally calling it an armchair quarterbacking, but it's easier said than done on a lot of things that some of you put in chat. Some things aren't so easily done, but I do love your comments and that your ideas.
well, yeah, they only throw them out there because they're trying to help you.
Yeah, right.
Even
I
if it
get
doesn't
that.
work, or even if you can't find a YMCA to take a shower or whatever,
Yeah.
everybody's still trying to
It's
jump
like
in and
just to go take a shower. I wouldn't mind just paying for the shower, but you got to get into these contracts and you got to pay a monthly fee and
right.
it's like everything you do, why does it always have to be a fucking contract and then you're up to paying so much a month for this, so now I'm paying this, I'm paying this still. It's like fuck.
And why do you need my email address or phone number?
Yeah, why do you need my address? Why do you need my email? I've been asked that when just at a freaking flea farm, which is like that place where it sells just about anything.
Yeah.
And they wanted my zip code and
I know, dude. I go into the Come and Go. They have Come and Go came out here to Colorado, and it's on the way to
yeah.
my job, and so I stop and get stuff now and again. And they're like, "Do you have an account with us?" And or what's your phone number or whatever they say about your discount reward nonsense bullshit. And I
Mhm.
say no, and I must have a look on my face. I must look like I'm like serious because they never like say, "Oh, well, do you want to start one?" They're just like, "Okay, sir." Because I hate that crap.
Yeah, and Mary, she made a really good point. I'm going to be getting very hot. Yeah, it's going to get very hot and muggy out soon, and sleeping in the car is not probably going to work because I hate when I'm hot.
Right.
But I mean, the tent would be the same way too. A tent,
Yeah, unless you put
or
it in the shade.
yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, you can park the car under an overpass and keep the sun off you. You'll be fine. You're just
Yeah,
gonna have to adapt like a chameleon, man.
that's one of the reasons that would be good for these tinted windows, right?
Yeah,
And I did buy a sun, like a sunshade type
sunshade. Yeah,
thing.
there's some chick I saw, and sorry, women, ladies in the chat. I shouldn't have called her that. There's a woman I watched who made a video about sleeping at the Cracker Barrel, and she's RVing it. She's got a little tiny RV, or no, it's a little tiny RV, and she talked about what you do when you go to the Cracker Barrel, and she pulls up, and then she put her tent shade up, and she makes sure she's in before dark so nobody knows she's by herself. and because she doesn't do self-defense weapons and stuff, and she gave these tips, and a lot of people live not in a what we call a home. Tens of thousands, millions of people in America live in a place that doesn't have a roof, as we call a home, and they all get by, and they're all just fine. And that's what I tell myself, Patrick, when I watch your streams. Because it
Well,
says it
I
scares
thank
you.
God that I thank God that I do have a roof
Oh
over
no,
my
right.
head.
A car roof, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like it rained all day today. If I was backpacking it, I would have been screwed. But
Oh,
since
you'd
I
have been
have the,
wet.
I'd have been wet and screwed.
No, you'd dry off eventually, but you might have got sick, and who knows?
Yeah, right.
I know.
But I guess I was pampered to be able to sit in the car, is what I'm saying.
You felt
Um,
grateful for that, yeah.
yeah.
And gratitude's
Uh,
huge.
right. And I was gonna say, I think Sharky said some. My papa never stank, and he had cobwebs in his bathtub. He used washcloth and water. I understand that more now, but yeah.
And
Oh yeah,
Melanie Moran, she volunteers at St. Vincent de Paul, and there's help there too.
yeah. I think we don't have one here in town, but there's one in Marshfield. I think they have one where they sell. It's kind of like a Goodwill. It says Saint Vincent de Paul, but I didn't know that they do anything for you as far as anything else.
Probably one of the good charities left.
Volunteer for them, and they help every day. Just yeah, I'm trying to think. That's about the same distance away as the Dells was, so 45 minutes isn't that bad.
And for people that don't know Melanie, she's a rock star. She's a superhero
I,
chat person.
I'm in Wisconsin Rapids, Melanie, and Saint Vincent de Paul is in Marshfield. I don't think Stevens Point has one. Stevens Point would be closer, but I don't think they have one. I have looked into Christian monasteries in the U.S. Many of them allow free house guests. Made a comment with some suggestion. Don't know if you saw it, Patrick. No, I didn't see that. A Christian monastery. What is a Christian monastery?
Is a
Anybody
Christian
know?
monastery?
Yeah, what is that? Is that like a church or something?
No, a monastery is where monks live, or priests, and priests get trained up,
Oh,
and they live and they work and they grow food and they do outreach to the community.
I didn't know we had any of them in the United States.
Oh yeah, lots of them. You know what's funny? Not funny good, but funny bad.
What?
Is we have a Christian dry out place for priests that do a little too much
Oh, are you kidding
communion
me?
wine,
Oh my gosh.
or they do too much little boys, or they do too much something.
Oh wow.
There's a place here where they take them and
That's
they send
incredible.
them here, and they detox them from whatever their sins are.
Wow. Do they take them underneath that airport there? And
No, it's in the mountains. It's up in the fresh air and the
oh,
sunshine.
wow.
And my brain's trying to remember the name of it.
So they do wrong, and then they get a special place to stay with.
They give them a timeout at this place, and it's like in the pristine mountains of Colorado. And
it's probably a lot better than any prisoner gets for a drug charge.
Way better.
Oh, jeez.
So if you're a priest who's an alcoholic, they send you up there and dry you out and send you back in. So Melanie says St. Vincent de Paul, 820 13th Street, South Wisconsin Rapids. And she put the phone number
St.
in there.
Vincent to Paul.
Yeah, she put the phone number in there, so you have to either watch this back or write it down. And if you need help, they'll help you. And Melanie Moran.
Yeah, thanks for looking at it. I didn't think we had one in town.
Melanie has not been around as long as some people, but Melanie has been around better than some people. So Melanie, my thumbs up. It's nice to have met you. You're a big supporter and a good person. And Mary is too, and Brenda is too, but Melanie gets the Internet Award of the Day, in my opinion.
Yeah. I appreciate that. St. Vincent's doesn't do a whole lot of advertising in this town. They always do their advertising for Marshfield, but they never, I wonder why they never advertise for this town.
Well, maybe advertising isn't what they're about. Maybe they're actually about the real deal, about helping.
Yeah, but what I mean is, most of the time, if you can go to a community. I forget what it's called, community something here, and they give out sheets on who helps, who can help homeless or whatever your situation. So they have numbers and places to go on these sheets. Well, they don't have St. Vincent's de Paul in our town. That's why I always thought there was never one here, because they don't advertise anywhere.
Right.
So good job, because I didn't think of looking it up because I knew there wasn't one here. At least I thought there wasn't one here.
Right on, Melanie.
They got me. Good job, Melanie.
All right, friend. I'm gonna go.
All right. Thanks for jumping on, Elgo, and take care. And don't worry about me, brother. I'll be just fine.
I know you will. I still do a little bit, and
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome. I appreciate you sharing your journey.
Yeah. I want to do this because if anybody, if anybody does find themselves in my situation, I'm either going to give them something they're going to do or not that they shouldn't do. I'll end up doing something stupid, and I'll say, "Okay, guys, don't do this.
Don't do this." when you think they're going to give you a place to stay for a minute, and they only want a little bit of your blood, don't do it. Don't give it to them.
Yeah, no,
because
for sure.
They're effing vampires, and they're going to steal your soul.
Hey, the place that I went to rent last night, he tried to get me on the old cable trick that they pulled years ago. This Indian owned. Anyways, I'll tell you what happened. Is they tried to get a $20 deposit out of me, and I said, "What the hell you need a deposit for? Last time you didn't need a deposit, and I didn't leave the room in shambles, or I left it in very good condition." And he's like, he looked it up on the computer, and he's like, "Oh, okay." So he, because I fought him on a deposit, because listen, when I stayed there years ago when I had the house fire. Right. I spent one night there. When I left, and they got my deposit that time. When I left, they thought I was leaving town, but I didn't leave town because I'm from this town. But on my driver's license that I gave them, it showed I wasn't from this town. I just never got my address changed.
Oh, got it.
So they thought I left town. So they gave me a call about a half hour after I left town and said that they had to keep my deposit because I took off with a piece of from the cable box. And I said, "What the hell are you talking about?" And so I got really mad, and I said, I'm turning around and coming back. And they're like, oh, no, sir. We'll look one more time. And so
Oh,
I
we
went
found
back.
it.
Yeah. They said they called me and said they found it. But I still went back there, and I had a little chat with them. And that's their thing, is they get out of towners to give a deposit, and then they say that they left with a little piece of the cable that's supposed to go to the cable box or something, an expensive piece of the cable that has been getting ripped off. I guess
Right.
I don't know. This was years ago, but so they're still into this little cable thing.
Scam.
Yeah.
I will thank you for not stealing my cable.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
whoa.
And we're not saying you stole it. We say that you accidentally may have packed it up with your stuff.
Did you accidentally steal a remote control?
And see, most people will be
Sorry,
on the
that's
road and they
racist.
ain't gonna want to turn around and come back.
No, and they
You
like
know.
just fucking pay it and they
Yeah,
whatever.
right. It's only 15 or 20 bucks.
Yeah, it's a total scam.
Yep.
Guard your assets. Trust nobody. Tell the New World Order to F off. And Digital Intel is in your house now, and so is Skyness. And Melanie
Oh, I guess I'll
Moran.
have to put the link out to
Read out
see.
the chat. Say hi. I'm gonna bounce.
All right,
Keep having a
buddy.
good stream.
All right. You take care of yourself.
Oh no, Jinx. I was gonna say the exact same thing.
Yeah.
All right, pal.
All right, bro. Take care.
Yeah, you too. Talk to you later.
All right.
Good night.
Good night. I'm trying to find the clipboard, and once I find the clipboard, and there it is. I think that's it. So if anybody wants to come in and join, we got about another half hour. Welcome, Digital. You're on the list, Patrick. Patrick on the run from the NWO. Yeah. For sure. I've been on the street many years. I've been on the street. This isn't my first rodeo, that's for sure. You gotta just keep your head on a swivel, keep your eyes moving, and keep your ears open. And if you hear a crack, snap, one pop behind you, you turn around and you start swinging. Oh, why did I accidentally did that. I didn't mean to put myself up on the board there. I can't even get it to come. There you go. That's another thing. This phone takes forever to do anything. I push it, and then I think I didn't push it, and I hit it again, and it fucks everything up. But thank you, everybody who has been giving advice tonight. I do appreciate it. Thanks, Melanie, Digital, Elgo, Skyness, Mary, Brenda. Welcome, everybody, and thank you guys so much for your advice. It has been truly a night to remember. Stop singing, Pat. Stop. Please stop singing. We can't take it anymore. So, I don't know why I'm sitting here still. I guess I stuck around here because I knew I was going to need another cup of coffee. That's why I'm still here. Just hold on a second. It is a little nippy out. Oh, she's going to sit right in front of the camera. Or it's a he. I think it's a he. Set it up right in front of the camera. You're at the doctor for a sleep study? I was supposed to have one done at May 1st, but obviously I had to cancel it because of the situation. Yeah, thanks for hanging out with us, Mary. Yeah, good luck with the sleep study. If you snore too much or stop breathing too much, they'll stop the sleep study. Wake your ass up and tell you, yep, you're going to need one of them sleep jobbers, them sleep machines. I just I don't know. I don't sleep machines. I think I don't like the fact that I think your body would get used to using it, and therefore your lungs would be getting used to using it. And if the power ever went out or you ever lost power or whatever, and you weren't able to use it, I think a lot of people would be in a dire situation if something like that happened and their lungs were used to using the machine. I don't know. To have something like that breathe for you, that's one reason I didn't follow up with that crap. But yet they still want me to take they still set me up for sleep study tests. And they never give me the machine that I want. I don't want the one that forces air down you. Yeah. So anyways, um so there really isn't much to talk about other than I hope you guys all enjoyed the last one when I think it was Saturday we went to the Dells and checked that out. The next thing that we're going to do is start finding more stuff similar to that, where I can decorate the car and involve the car in. I'm actually going to put the car in. I'm thinking about putting the car in the parade. I'm not sure what it costs. I think it was that was a few years ago when I had my painting business in the parade. I think I'm not sure, but I think it's like $30 or $25 to enter. But that's a good idea. But finding churches, church going people. I'm out looking for my person that's going to baptize me. It would be nice to find one of you guys along the way that are followers of Christ that would baptize me. But it is very interesting. And that night in that hotel last night, oh my God. I'm so glad that I did it because like I said, I needed the rest, obviously. I can't believe how long I slept. I slept from literally 5 o'clock at night till 9 o'clock the next morning, basically. And I needed a much needed shower. So that was nice. That felt good. And all my stuff needed to be charged up. So that was good. So it was a it was a good night. So I don't know if you guys are chatting or if I'm just not getting the chat. But the last one that said anything was Brenda, as far as I see. You guys don't like me anymore. Hey, David Wolf, welcome. It's the Wolfman, Wolfman Jack. How you doing, David? It's been a while since I seen you. I think Paul. I'm going to say this, Paul. I know that you say that you're blocked, but I don't think you are. I think you just like saying that, buddy. But Cammy, okay, back. Sorry, I had to make it and eat dinner. You gotta start eating at a later or earlier time. You're always eating or making dinner when I come on to do a live stream. So make your supper later. No, I'm kidding. Welcome, Sue. Sue Finelli in the house. And good, Patrick. Getting the garden going. All right. I think I need a coffee, and you guys are gonna have to. You guys are gonna have to come in with me this time. Maybe. Hold on. It's still warm. It's still drinkable. I still got some to drink yet. So, anyways, like I said, if somebody wants to come up and join, I will do that. Otherwise, I think I'm going to end the stream and check in with you guys tomorrow night, same time. You know, I was where the hell was I? Oh yeah, down in the Dells. Oh, and I missed. Damn it, I missed showing it to Elgo. I seen this Batman T-shirt, and when I seen it, it was the first thing I thought of was Elgo. It's this big, on the front of the shirt. It's Batman, and it's like basically from the neck up, the the same as Elgo's got on his thing there. On, yeah, it was funny. I thought about buying it and sending it to him. Yeah, it would have been funny. Mary said, "Can you charge through your car with a cigarette lighter?" That's what I was doing until it went out, and I have gone through all the fuses. So I don't know if it's a bigger fuse underneath because my windshield wipers don't work either. And I'm wondering if it's one of the bigger fuses up there, but I have no way of checking them. And it's like not just one cigarette lighter, all the ports where you would be able to charge, they all went out. And they were all working because I had checked them all. So, yeah, dealing with that. Maybe I should go through all the fuses again. Maybe I missed one. I don't know. There is a thing where it shows where the fuses are on there, but it's so hard to read, and I don't. You would think, like the cigarette lighter fuse would say cigarette lighter, but I don't see anywhere on there where there's a cigarette lighter. For that, I don't even see a windshield wiper one, so I just checked them all. So I may have missed one, or should probably go and check them all tomorrow again. But I'm thinking it's a bigger fuse, one of the ones underneath the hood. And I'm not sure how to have that checked. It all costs money. I even had to go buy a fucking fuse checker. That was damn near $6. Ooh, watch it. You're gonna hit. See, people back out, and the people driving up, you would think they would stop and let the person out of the spot where they're trying to back up out of. But no, they just keep going, saying, that person pulling out, they better look at me because I'm coming through. People, there's no like that's like a pet peeve of mine when I see people do that. And there's so many accidents almost, to happen when people do that shit. I'm in the driveway. I got the right of way, Let's see. Melanie says, I wondered that too. I must have missed something. Can you charge? Oh, okay. Is that what you're talking about? I think he has complications with the wiring pertaining to that could be too. That could be too. Well, the wiring somewhere. Whatever it is, it's affecting my windshield wipers too. And it rained all day today. Try driving when you don't have windshield wipers. That's a trick in itself. Yeah, I know I need wipers, but I don't know how to check them big fuses. Each one has to be pulled out, and I think a mechanic has to do it. There's no way I can check them. And the thing where you would stick into the car and it would give you a reading of all the stuff that's out. It's tore apart down here, so it's all mangled. So there's no way you're gonna get in to be able to do something like that to find out. So you literally gotta go through each. David said, Patrick, I don't know what kind of car you drive, but the fuses should be on the driver. No, they're over here on the passenger side. I know where the fuses are. But there's also fuses under the hood. No, I looked all that up. I found a fuse box, and I've gone through all the fuses. Um, and by the way, this is a Saturn. Um, Inner panel, if you can make share there, not split in the middle. Yeah, right. Burnt up. Yeah. Hey, Carla. Oh, wow, Carla. I haven't seen you around for a long time, Carla. Welcome. Um, the panel should be right where you left the is. So, yeah, no, it's not, David. My fuse panel is underneath the glove box on the passenger side, up against the radio. That's where my fuse box is. The Saturn. What's why? What's wrong with Saturn? Please don't tell me. It's a '07 Saturn sedan. Okay. All right. As long as you're just kidding. I was like, don't give me any more bad news about this. No, hey, listen. I am lucky to have this. This is my precious girl now. I have named her what did I name her? Jenny, right? Yes. I'm sorry. Almost forgot your name. I believe I named her Jenny. Julie. That's it. Julie. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Slap. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Julie. Julie. I named her Julie. I don't know why I named her Julie, but that's the name I came up with. Uh, Maybe it's after Julia Roberts. No. Um, my friend had a really old one. We called it the Saturn. Oh yeah, yeah. They used Saturns. They used to make some really ugly ones, but my one. I had a friend that had a Saturn, and that fucker ran forever. I guess it really depends on what day the car was built. I think you get really nice cars built on a Friday. On a Monday, you're gonna get a shitty car made because nobody's happy to be there on a Monday. So they just fucking don't care, right? But on a Friday, it's party weekend, you get paid, and I'm gonna work my ass off all day today. That's when you get a really good car made. Am I right? Or am I right? Much love to Julie. Yeah, give her some nice, talk to her nicely. If you can, Patrick, check out a junkyard. For what? Huh. Yeah, I don't know what a junkyard's not gonna go through my fuses. And you can't buy fuses at a junkyard. Yeah, Monday it is a thing. Yeah, right. Nobody wants to work on a Monday. It's Monday. Oh, come on. They ain't gonna notice if that piece is missing. Do we really need to put that piece in there? It's like the spleen, right? What the hell is good? What's the spleen good for? Or not this? Not the spleen. Or is it the spleen I'm talking about? The gallbladder. I think gallbladder. The gallbladder. What is the gallbladder good for? I think. I don't know. One of them ones you don't need in your body, really. But I guess you need everything, right? A fuse. Okay. Yeah. You're saying that the junkyard sells them big fuses that go on. Okay. Oh my gosh, the gallbladder is so important. Okay. You can see I'm not a doctor. So which is the one that's not important? Um, appendix? Is it the appendix? That's not important. If you want to eat and digest normally, the gall. Yeah, okay. Fine. I keep asking the same question and nobody wants to answer it. Does anybody know? Or are they afraid to answer because it could have changed? Here, it could be something else. Hey, don't forget, we're in Orion, right? The gallbladder could be the one that they don't use anymore. And the spleen or the appendix is now the gallbladder. God made all parts for a reason. I know that. That's why I said we need them all, don't we? Hey, Blue Pac Man, this world has changed. Oh, it just jumped on me. Changed so much, even without the Mandela effect. Yeah, I agree. David, the big fuses that you're talking about, but you're probably better off online once you find out what's going on. I thought you might have known. No, they took out my dad's recently. Wasn't going to argue with him and the doctors, but I was like, why? Jeez. Everything has its purpose. Yeah. Appendix. Yeah, I still got everything. I still got everything. I almost lost my kidneys, but I think I ended up with brand new kidneys. Somehow, some way, the Lord gave me brand new kidneys. I had to have because mine were complete. My kidneys were so shot, they stopped working. And then what? They just automatically came back within a week? No, no. I was meant to still be here at this time. I am I am just like you guys, a watcher. We are watching everything go down. One of the witnesses, I think that's what we are. is we have to be one of the witnesses to witness everything. I guess wisdom teeth are kind of extra. I don't know. I wish I still had my wisdom teeth because they could sure gnaw a piece of meat. I think they're all important, but we can't live without them. Yeah. Well, we're 2 hours in and the battery is down to 66%. There's that 66 again. Tell you guys that 66 pops in my reality all the time. Or 333, that pops in a lot. Oh, what I've been getting a lot of 111s lately, like 1111. Remember when McDonald's had playground? Yeah, they have been trying to social distance even before 2020. That's the only surgery I've ever had when they took my appendix. I was like 7 or 8. Getting all the numbers. Basically, yeah. It, yeah, I'm like, because sometimes I do look up the numbers and see, maybe I can get an idea off the numbers what I'm supposed to be doing. But don't. It's like sometimes when you are trying to figure things out and you hear this voice, but you don't know if it's yours or if it's a voice you should be listening to, right? So you got to decipher. But I know you get this overwhelming feeling when the creator or God or Jesus is talking. You still with me? I wish he would talk to me a little bit more though. Because sometimes I feel like I am, well, nuts. But I know I'm not because we're supposed to really give our love and attention to God. We're supposed to not uh, bow down to any other statues or anything like that. But if you really look at reality, a lot of people bow down to their sports teams um, and other things that they're involved in that are more important. To a lot of people, God's only important when they need them, when they need Him. And we're supposed to be doing God's will and what He wants done. And most of my life, I've been living Pat's will and what Pat wants done. And now I can honestly say I'm not in the driver's seat. I am in the driver's seat, but I'm not. And I know a lot of you people don't understand what I'm doing, why I'm doing it. And that's, like I said, I have a choice to a point to be in this situation. I mean, in a way, I didn't have a choice, but in a way, I did. I mean, I could have fought it, maybe. I don't know. But for something that I didn't do, I didn't want to put a bad mark on my record. Like, if I would have took it to court and lost, then even without any evidence, the drugs, like the marijuana, would have been on the record. And if I ever did want to get help through HUD again, it would have never happened because I would have had the marijuana on the record, on the record. So, so in a way, I was basically forced to just leave. But in a way, I know for sure that I need to be out here. This is my calling. I'm supposed to be doing some getting the car ready to be. Uh, I don't know how many people were here earlier when I told what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the car into a do-it-yourself car wash, and I will have privacy there. I'm going to take these water. I was going to make signs, but I was my inner self told me, or the Lord told me, not to get, not to go through all that, to just get some water marker thing for the car windows and stuff. And I'm going to put Jesus Christ um, shed his blood for you and I. And I'm going to put, stuff, just kind of mark it up like that. And go to different things that are happening, like carnivals, and that kind of stuff, and be on the outskirts of it with the car and trying to scream out at the top of my lungs about the Mandela effect and the Bible changes. And this is all going to be an experience, but this is something that I have to do because I feel like this will also show my love for my Lord and Savior, that I have completely given everything up for my Lord and Savior. So, in a way, I did have the choice. I mean, I could have hired people to, probably save a $50 couch, maybe, and some other junk furniture that I could buy anywhere. But I'll never go back to house living again, I don't think. I don't. I hopefully won't be living in a car all my life, but hopefully at some point I might be able to upgrade to a van or something. But I don't see myself collecting any more possessions like that. Like in a house and stuff. I'm just not built for that. And I know I sound nuts to a lot of people. I know I do. But I need to travel and spread God's word and try to wake people up to realizing that I believe that we're in the end times and people need to start waking up and talking to Jesus because this is the time when we should all be hitting our knees for our Lord and Savior. I don't feel like there's much time left at all. I think we're down. I mean, you talk to a lot of people and they'll say we're down to years, maybe a few years, maybe 10 years, whatever. I think we're down to months, maybe maybe a year or two tops, but I think we're a lot closer than that. I feel it, or maybe I just feel myself, but I have been wondering, is it possible for God to erase events from someone's past? Sort of like an ME. I don't think that's something God would do. No, I mean, we have the wool pulled over our eyes? Maybe it's just our eyes that the wool's pulled over, but I don't think so. Because look at this world. It's upside down. This is crazy world. It really is. Patrick, you should say Jesus Christ is calling for you, just my opinion. Yeah. My dad lives in Milwaukee and I would kinda like to move up by him. Oh, that's cool. Skyness, you're not crazy, Patrick. Stay true to you. Well, thank you guys. Yeah, I appreciate that. I have been wondering. Yeah, I think the ME is definitely showing us like the veil. The veil is being lifted, and I'm like trying to be as much out of this world as possible. I really don't know what's going on in the world anymore as far as what the news propaganda is pushing. I haven't watched that in a while. I haven't even watched any YouTube videos in days. So I don't even know what people are doing on YouTube anymore. You would think a homeless person is lazy. That's why they're homeless. And I'm telling you, it takes a lot more work to be homeless than it does to be at home sitting on your butt watching TV or whatever. This is a lot of work to be homeless. You wouldn't think so, but it is. You're constantly trying to find a place that you can chill out. Um, and you're constantly looking for a place to go to the bathroom or get some water or just to get something cheap to eat. I mean, this is this is definitely um, interesting and um, I've been through it before, but I was young. I was a lot younger. I'm starting to get tired. Starting to get really tired. And I think I need some hot coffee. Let's see. I guess we can hang out for a little bit longer. I'll take you in and get some coffee with me. You're young. You're yawning instead of coffee now. Maybe sleep. I've lived on nuts and fruit and water. Yeah. Well, I've got plenty of food. Yeah, I've got a cooler that I put some lunch meat and stuff in. And the cooler stays keeps the ice cold for a long time. So I used to have a bunch of ice packs. Dummy me, left them behind. Oh man. Yeah, I mean everybody in the world should have a roof over their head and food in their stomach. There's really no reason for it. But this this place wants to keep people down as much as possible. Sorry about that. But this place definitely it does not like when you get a win over it, or something good happens to you. It doesn't like that at all. It definitely likes to see misery. Where? Oh, I was wondering where that cold air was coming from. Like it is getting cold. The sunroof was open. Dummy me. I would do it again, but this time build it out. It gets a lot harder as you get older. That's for sure. And your body just can't take what it used to go through. Constant moving. I don't know, but I'll tell you, when I got that sleep at the motel and I woke up, my whole fucking body hurt so bad. I literally was surprised that I got up out of the bed because I was in a lot of pain. But it was like that workout pain. It wasn't anything real drastic. It just every inch of my body hurt. So I guess it's a good thing in a way because I'm using muscles and stuff I haven't used in a long time, and that's probably good to build them back up. That's why it's gonna take a while for me to get used to this lifestyle. Allison says now I'm living with and caring for my boyfriend's mom 8 hours a day. Well, that's good. At least they have somebody that cares for them. Welcome, by the way, Allison, and Blue Pac-Man, David Wolf, Skyness, Mary, welcome. So I am going to. Oh, damn it. I always end up hitting the wrong button. But I'm going to take you into the Star gas station with me. Hey, welcome, Jeff. Why do I want to live in my car? It's not that I want to. Hey, if I had a choice to live in a nice, comfortable house where I can afford the bills, that's where I'd love to be right there. But I feel, Jeff, this is my calling. This is what I need to do. Some people, some people get a inkling of skydiving or whatever it may be, and some people go for it. Some people don't. But this here is something I got a little kick in the butt and was kind of pushed into it a little bit, but yet I ultimately feel that this is my calling. This is the way. What I need to do out here is start getting people to realize that the Mandela effect is happening and it's changing their Bibles. So the Bible changes are a big thing that I'm going to be talking about a lot. Really, Allison? 200 skydives, holy crap. I never jumped out of a plane before. Never. I don't know if I ever would. That don't really seem like fun to me. Maybe there's a senior couple or widower who would love to give you a room just to have another person for security or shopping or driving. I've had many good situations like that. Yeah, that would be cool. Sometimes I feel like just quitting my job and going to go travel the world. Why stay in one place your whole life? Yeah. Yeah, I mean that would be interesting too, you know. But I mean, it's like all my kids are growing up. I really don't have any responsibility as far as family goes anymore cuz all my kids are growing up and I don't have a woman, so it's just me. Yeah, good night, David. Yeah, I probably should go too. It is. I probably should save some of this battery so I don't have to use my other battery thing to waste all that. 2 nights in a motel per week likely costs more than rent. No, it don't. Yeah, I suppose if you stayed in it every week, yeah, it would. Do you want to try this, Jeff? Nah, you wouldn't want to. You don't understand, Jeff. I get that, and you don't need to understand it. I'm sorry if you don't understand, but now you're gonna keep me on here for a while. I was gonna leave, but now I'm gonna have to stay because I want. Let's see where this goes. Come on, Jeff. Do you have a problem with what I'm doing, Jeff? Let's pray on it. You be doing God's work in that too, at home and when out amongst people. Yeah. I'm just doing what I do. Good night, David. Why would I care what you're doing? I don't know, Jeff. I kind of got that by your question. Good night, Moni. Yeah. All right, guys. I am going to go because I'm not going to carry this in here. And we're about time anyways. 2.5 hours. That's pretty good. Only went through half of my battery. So actually, this is done a lot better than that other phone that I had. We would be on, I would be on like probably 10% right now, 15%. So at least my battery pack ain't gonna have much work to do tonight. All right, guys, take care of yourselves. Love you. Thanks for stopping in and visiting, and I'll give you guys an update. Maybe tomorrow. If not tomorrow, it'll be tomorrow's Tuesday. It'll be Wednesday. All right. Have a beautiful night, guys, and stay vigilant. Bye, Pac-Man, Allison, Melanie, Singeman, hey Singeman, Mary, and Jeff, and David Wolf. I think I got everybody. All right. Have a nice night, guys.